Good morning. Morning, guys. Welcome back. First, I want to thank everybody for all the comments. I've read every single one of them. And I've ticked them off love like. Just haven't been able to answer them properly because I've been sedated a lot. Heavily sedated sometimes. The morphine. But yeah, those that watched my first video that I did being in hospital. It's just an update to let you guys know where I am. First, I was plugged into that blue, like a blue bucket. That was to draw air that was trapped inside my lungs. And now, if I can show you this, I'm now on a machine. So now I've got this machine attached to me, which is how this. Basically, so a lot of comments asking what happened. Those that have been following my channel will know that I've got a serious lung disease. That's got a mind of its own sometimes. You'll know I've got a terminal serious lung disease called emphysema. And what happened was the emphysema had caused lots of perforations around my lungs, which is a bit like sea bag. And over time, air has been seeping from the lungs. And surrounding your lung, you've got a cavity. So you've got an outer wall, a cavity, and then your lung. Well, that cavity was filling up with air. And the air was causing my lungs to collapse slowly until a week, last Thursday morning, I woke up and I couldn't breathe. And basically, if your lungs are supposed to be like that, my right lung was like that. It had gone right in. So it had virtually collapsed. And the first video that I did as well, I was on a ward. This has all changed now. I've flipped the camera around. I'll just show you. So now, guys, I'm literally in my own room. So I've got a bathroom there. I'd love to give you a proper room tour, but that's the way in and out. Got TV and Xbox One, which I can't use. I've got no energy. Exercise bike, definitely can't use that. The fan comes down there. And over there's kitchen area. That's outside work. Got air conditioning unit. Table, chair, settee, cupboard here with my bits. So yeah. Right, flip that back. Yeah, the ironic part about it, guys, is this unit is actually for, that's not the ironic part. I'll come to that in a minute. But these units are for patients with cystic fibrosis because you can't have any bacteria in your lungs, any infections, otherwise that can kill you off. So technically they've had to isolate me because I've had surgery on my lungs. They can't afford for me to get any sort of infection. So anybody that comes here, like my sons, anybody that visits, they have to wear face masks at all times. This is the ironic part, guys. This unit, what I'm in right now, is number 6. Honestly. Guys, you couldn't write it. There's 6 units and I got number 6. Yeah. Even my sons was like, oh my, you know, that's mad, that is. So this is, Area 6 looking after me. And the nurses and the doctors, they've been fantastic. I've still got this. I've just shown you the machine that I'm attached to. I'm hoping. A few days ago, they said they might be able to remove it. And on the digital display, there's like a bar graph. And now, but at the time they wanted to disconnect the machine, the bar graph was kind of like that. But right now, it's flatlined, which tells them the machine has done its job. My lungs have expanded back to where they should be. But I've got to have more. CT scans to see if the holes have healed. If I've still got holes in my lungs, and then there's procedures that they said they can do. So they've mentioned a procedure where they can use a machine to put a powder, some sort of powder, into my cavity, which will seal up the little perforations. Another alternative is to attach the outer wall of my lung as it meets the cavity, attach the outer wall to the cavity wall to keep it inflated. The worst case scenario is to have a valve implanted onto my chest that will open up, and then I plug this machine into the valve every now and again to drain air that keeps filling up to stop my lungs from recollapsing. I can cope with that. They've explained it pretty well. It to be there permanent, like a plug. Feel a bit like Robocop, maybe. Obviously the worst scenario is death, which I don't want, not yet. Not ready for that one. But yeah, the staff, the doctors, they've been fantastic. So yeah, this is my eighth day in hospital. I'm hoping over the next few days to take this machine away, so I can. But even then, when they take the machine away, I've got to stay in for observation to make sure that I can breathe without any machines. My breathing, believe it or not, guys, is pretty good. I've just got no energy. I'm weak, got no energy, I feel weak. Lost a lot of weight over the last couple of months. Weight was just going down and down. So now I've only just started building the weight back up. Eating as much as I can while I can. they've got me on some, the dietitian came to see me. They've got me on some weight gain, milks, shake things, Fortisip, I think they're called. So I've been drinking 2 of them every day in between meals. Get some strength back, get some energy. But to be honest, guys, I can't wait to get back home. Even though I appreciate everything that's been done for me. You've saved my life. Last Thursday, they said if I didn't get here in time or whatever, I wouldn't have made it. I would have been it. I'd have died because I literally could not breathe. I thought I was gonna die. Struggling. Talking right now makes me a bit out of breath. But yeah, this room, I came here, it was, what day we're on now? I'm doing this video, it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. I came here on Monday. It was either Monday or Tuesday I came here. Might have been Tuesday night. And yeah, isolated, which is a bit boring. I prefer to be on a ward, but it's like they said, they can't risk people coming in on the ward with flus, colds, stuff like that, and I can't risk getting a cold or a flu or any chest infections or anything at the moment. Because technically, the surgery is, obviously I've got this pipe still going into the side of me, into my lungs. So basically my lungs are open. Yeah, so I wanted to do this update, just keep, like I say, everybody's been wonderful. Like I say, I've read every comment, thousands of comments, guys, from all over the world. And I really, really appreciate it. And I can't wait till I can get back to normal. Get back to making YouTube videos. Normal YouTube videos. In fact, while I've been in here, I've had things delivered to Area 6. I've had Bones on my case. He's been moaning. Got Bones phoning me up. I don't know what to do. Everybody's kicking off in Narnia because you see, you go away and they don't know how to run the place. So I just told Bones to grow up. Yeah, I said to him, grow up here, handle it. And that was a couple of days ago. I haven't heard from him since. So when I get back, I expect a bit of a mess. Yeah. Tell you what is pretty remarkable is that the ring doorbell, because obviously I've got Wi-Fi on my phone, which is obviously connected to the doorbell. So every time somebody's been to the house, one of them was the postman. I had a parcel that was too big to go through the letterbox. And as soon as I got a reminder, the chime went off on my phone, sending somebody at my door. Straight away I could see the postman writing a card out. So straight away I got onto the ring doorbell and I said to him, I says, mate, I says, I'm in the bath, there's no way of getting out in time. I says, so if you can just knock on my neighbour, Chris, he'll take the parcel. I says, he's in because his car's outside, green car. So it says, yeah, that's fine. I'll knock on now. He says, but if you don't answer, he says, I'll have to take you back to the sorting office. I says, you should answer, and he did. So thank you to Chris for taking my parcel. otherwise I'd have been having to mess about. So yeah, I've got probably 3 or 4 parcels waiting for me for when I get out. These are things that I ordered before, obviously before I came here, came to hospital. Yeah. So now I'm waiting for the doctors to come and see me today. Doctors use. Let me show you. Alright, so there's the time. 7:15 in the morning. And if you look there, like it says there, look. Cystic fibrosis. So what these rooms are usually, what these rooms are usually for. Cystic fibrosis patients. It's called a clean room, something like that. So any dust gets extracted. So yeah, I'm waiting for the doctors. They will assess, because they said once this unit, let me show you this again. They said once this unit, there, look, that's all flatlined. Because over until today, that was all bog, right, squiggly. No, it's flat. This is the pipe that comes off it, which is attached to me. So I'm hoping they'll look at that and they'll say, yes, right, we can detach it. I have to carry this around everywhere I go. Toilet, I've got a toilet. I'll take this box with me. It's not easy. I can only have face wash my hands, my arms. Can't have a full shower or anything because of the way it's all attached on the side. I didn't get that wet. I didn't get this unit wet in case it shorts out. I don't know if this is waterproof or what, but I'm not going to take that chance. So the first thing I do when I do get home is I'm going to have a shower and a shave and a haircut and do for guys my ears. It's kind of too long now. Everything's just been left to grow since it's been in it. There we go. Yeah, so that's about it for now. I'll do another update. The next one will be when this machine's been removed. As soon as I take this machine off, then I'll be able to show you probably the scarring on where it all. Yeah, so that'll be the next update when this machine has been removed. And then go from there. They are looking at ways of, right now, yesterday when they came to see me, obviously because they know I live on my own, so they're looking at like home recovery going forward. Home recovery can take, they said home recovery can take a month or 2 to get back on my feet properly. Anyway guys, I'll leave it there and I'll catch you all later. Take care. Bye.